way, you should hang a pillowcase or any piece of white cloth on your front door. Early stages resemble the flu, coughing, and high fever. Anyone showing these signs should report them immediately. Doctors have the situation well in hand and are working day and night to find a cure.
It spreads like the flu. What? It spreads like the flu.
How's everybody doing today? Hope all is going well. We're going to look at this article here. Georgia officials preparing Hard Labor Creek State Park for coronavirus isolation location. Okay, I found this while doing a little bit of research just on the cases that have happened now in Atlanta, which is where the CDC is located. One of their facilities is located, so I wanted to look into this a little bit more. And this is not actually the quarantine location. Okay, I want you to listen to this. Okay, out of an abundance of caution, Governor Brian Kemp and the Departments of Public Health, Public Safety, and Natural Resources have identified Hard Labor Creek State Park in Morgan County as a location for the isolation and monitoring of patients who may have been exposed to coronavirus or COVID-19. Okay, I want to stop right there real quick. You guys, this doesn't say somebody that has it. It says patients who may have been exposed. Yeah, we know that can be anybody, right? And listen, no patients are currently scheduled to be transferred to this location. Currently, the governor's office and state officials are working together to prepare the site for the placement of patients. Officials have already delivered and installed 7 emergency trailers at the park, and related materials are en route for future use. Once established, the Department of Public Safety will provide security for this location. You guys, does that sound like that's just a precautionary situation? It doesn't to me. They've already installed 7 emergency trailers and materials are en route. Officials are utilizing an isolated section of Hard Labor Creek State Park where emergency trailers and operations will be separated from the rest of the property. To prevent the disruption of ongoing operations, access to this specific part of Hard Labor Creek State Park is strictly limited to official use. And listen here, Hard Labor Creek State Park is a 5,804 acre state park located in Rutledge, Georgia. This is it's a really big place. And what I want you to realize is that they already have a place set up to quarantine the people that are coming from this Grand Princess cruise ship. It says right here, just yesterday, Governor Kemp announced on Sunday that some patients quarantined on the Grand Princess cruise ship, where 21 out of more than 3,000 aboard have tested positive for the coronavirus, would soon be coming to Dobbins Air Force Base. Okay, because that's where they're taking them. They're going, Dobbins Air Force Reserve Base is what's going to be used for this isolation and quarantine. But now they're setting up a 5,000, almost 6,000 acre state park as out of an abundance of caution. You know, how many other cities are doing this? How many other, places are already being set up like this out of an abundance of caution? You guys, it stands out to me. Let me know what you guys think. I just don't really think that this kind of, once again, it just, the punishment doesn't fit the crime. You know, the resources that they're putting into this does not fit something where under 30 people have died in the whole United States. And guys, I'm not saying that you shouldn't pay attention to this. I'm not saying you shouldn't be prepared. I'm saying you have to see that these do not line up. And I'm not willing to just run and trust the government. I'm sorry. Everybody can continue to say, oh, if we test positive, then you need to go to these quarantines. So you're saying you trust their tests?
Soldiers will take you to a testing facility, and you will know the results within a few hours.
Right? Because if you're saying that you're going to go and listen to these officials because you tested positive, well, then that means you better trust them with your lives. Because, I mean, as we know, people may die from this. You know, I don't know how else to put this, but just that I just want people staying alert and aware and paying attention to your rights that are being taken away. Because at any time now, they can just come in and lock your town down.
Military have escalated the quarantine at Cedar Creek, doubling their presence in the small town. Authorities remain silent about the numbers and details of the situation, continuing the media blackout. From here, we can only guess at the seriousness of the spread of the disease. Our sources number the dead as low as 10, as high as 50. It's like a war zone out here, and we can only imagine the fear and frustration of the citizens of this once very quiet rural town. Their voices, too, are silent to us. All phone communications have been cut off. And those we can hear, those with the information, will not speak. It is, in a word, frightening.
A military curfew is now in effect. Return to your homes immediately. Anyone found on the streets after 1900 hours or 7 o'clock p.m. will be arrested and confined. Return to your homes. You will be safe there. Return to your homes immediately.
They can come in now and just quarantine your entire city or quarantine your entire town and say, oh, well, you have flu-like symptoms. Those are the symptoms. You'll have a cough and a fever, and you'll have to come and let us test you, and then we will decide what to do with you.
What? It spreads like the flu. What? It spreads like the flu.
You guys, they have been putting this in front of us forever in movies and TV. We have been programmed over and over and over again on this exact situation. I just hope that we all won't fall asleep listening to all this hysteria over this virus while they continue to pass laws and take away more and more of your rights. Because pretty soon, you won't have any left. And it's sad to say, I see that day coming more and more each day. I hope all of you are doing well. You guys look out for your family. Make a plan right now. If this does happen, if they shut down your schools, if they shut down your town, whatever it ends up being, you guys just plan ahead. Because as long as you don't panic in this situation, then you will be okay. You just have to stay ahead of it. Thank you guys all. Stay in your Bible, stay in the Word, because it keeps you balanced. God bless each and every one of you.